Well, hello, Virgos. How are you guys doing? I'm going to move this down just a little bit. I guess I got that wrong. And welcome. I am Patty. I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot. I'm going to move you around just a little bit. Got you off-centered a little bit there. And I hope that you are ready to bring curiosity and fun. And yeah, so I'm doing the reading for actually September 1st through the 6th, a little bit shorter because I do my readings by month. Some people just go the 7-day kind of thing. So I do mine a little differently. Also with intuitiveness, I do it very differently because I get downloads and messages, and I call them plop drop thoughts. They get plopped in, that kind of thing. So yeah, so let's go. We're going to do the oracles as far as the energies and the vibrations for the week of September 1st through the 6th. Now, the only message that I have today, new messages, is that if you come on the 27th at 4 p.m., I'm going to do an energy collective. I will be answering questions and things like that for the 1st through the 5th, or for the 1st through the 15th of September. So mark that down on your calendar, live collective energies, but also too question and answers, even about empath, spirituality, intuitive. You want to ask a question, I can pick a card, those kind of things. So if you haven't subscribed, if you subscribe and hit that bell, it will also notify you when I am on live or I'm uploading new videos, because I do also spiritual growth videos. So to help enhance your growth towards your spirituality. So right now we've got one energy out, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Now remember, this is for the week of the 1st through the 6th. I can go into planets and stuff. Some things are really changing and moving for September, because we have now Mars getting ready to go into a retrograde. We went from actually Mercury in the beginning month of August, and then at the end of August we had Venus opposing Pluto, which meant pretty unsure month. People just didn't know what was going on. Questions weren't being answered. Things were just being carried over to September, and so carrying over to September, we still just don't know at the beginning, but we're getting ready for Mars retrograde, which has to do with a lot of passion, intimacy kind of passion, and some ambition. So you're going to feel like a revving up. Things are starting to rev up. Things are starting to move forward a little bit, but still on the uncertainty. So I don't see any other energy that's coming through. So again, slow and steady, which is going to be true for this next week, because once the 9th hits, which is the Mars retrograde, that's the beginning of it, Friday the 9th, that's going to actually just be a real powerful impact. That's going to be something that's really coming in hard, because the planet, as they slow down, it actually becomes more powerful. So there we go. I'm going to get this out of the way a little bit here. So let's see what we've got going slow and steady for you guys, Virgos. And then September is birthday month. I'm so happy for you guys. Happy birthday. Good month. This is going to be a lot better energy month for you guys. All right. And I thank all those of you who've already subscribed. I appreciate it. I'm growing and brand new, and I really appreciate your support as I grow, and hopefully bring your friends and everything as I do things a little bit differently than most. We look a lot into the present to the future, what's happening, not so much in the past, because can't really change that too much. So we do have the 2 of Cups, so that, like I said, a little passion, a little intimacy kind of thing coming, revving up. Now, this doesn't mean, because the 2 of Cups is a unity one, it could mean also a friendship coming up, and a friendship maybe starting, taking hold, that kind of thing. But there is a mutual feeling, a mutual admiration towards each other. And so I think that actually is a great start of the week. Now, as this comes in together, like it says, we need to take it slow and steady. If it is a new love, if it is a love that's beginning to flourish, we need to take it slow and steady. Definitely slow and steady. That's how you get to really know somebody. Yeah, in fact, King of Pentacles, slow and steady. I can't make this stuff up. So King of Pentacles is about slow. He's also looking to the future, looking to bring a great offering, that kind of thing. But somebody's losing sleep about something. So let's see what we're so somebody's probably in a little bit of a kerfuffle in their life, which means a little bit of a turmoil kind of thing, something they're losing sleep about. Could be emotionally, because we're into that part of our heart and everything too as well. So it could be emotional that you're losing sleep about. You don't really need to lose sleep, because if you're living in the now, this is what all you have anyway. So as an empath, we learn to live in the now, not the future, because the future is not ever promised, or we may never get it, right? So whatever it is, it's time to release that. I have to think, where are we in the first quarter? We saw the crescent. I think we're in the first quarter of the moon. I haven't even looked at the moon yet this week. It's been sort of a busy week for me. And I'm going to try to keep my voice. I think our air conditioning or something is getting to me. So if I start going hoarse, don't worry about it. I'm fine. No COVID here. So whoever this is for, whatever you're losing sleep about, bring that back in. Take some deep breaths, get some meditation, and get some prayers in whatever you believe in. And even if it's going into your car for a little bit and just chilling by yourself, some deep breathing. I took martial arts, and let me tell you, that was probably the best thing I took away from martial arts was the breathing, because the way that we learned how to breathe in martial arts, I can go to sleep like that. I could have the world falling apart, but I could go to sleep like that because of all the breathing and how to shut your brain down and things like that. It's really, really important for you in that sense. So 7 of Pentacles, again, another Pentacles. That is something that I think is what's going on, is you're burned out. You're burned out. Burned out. Somebody's burned out, and they're just like, I can't do this anymore. I had this with I think Sagittarius yesterday. Can't do this anymore. And so you're sitting there looking at all the work that you've done. You're like, wow, look at all I'm doing, and I'm not getting paid enough for this kind of thing. So now is a time maybe to, I would be surprised if we don't get some 180 changes in September, something to actually transform life and grow life into a different manner. Yeah, like moving forward. Definitely, we're moving forward. We're not just staying, even though we're moving slowly and steadily, we are still moving. So we want to make sure that we are not sitting in pity, sitting in wallow, sitting in oh my gosh, I just can't. We got to be the ones to pick our own self up, our own bootstraps up, and keep moving forward. It's not allowed to sit and just wallow and do nothing. You can do it for a very brief moment to grieve, but you need to keep moving. So there is somebody here. This came up in between the Chariot and the 7 of Pentacles. So somebody is sort of hiding something, walking away from something. I don't know if you're walking away from work. Oh, maybe you got let go from work. And this is really like, okay, what am I going to do now? I've never had the situation before. I don't know what to do. And that's very, very scary. If that is for somebody, I don't know who that's for. It is very scary. So you have to learn where to go for the resources. So there are resources. I've gone from homelessness to owning a business in 1 year. And there are a million resources out there for you to help you in your family, in your finances, in all kinds of things. All right. So the Chariot means that we just need to move forward, even if it's a baby step, a baby step, a baby step, a baby step. And we are moving away from something. I don't know what it is in your life that you're moving away from, but you are moving away from it. I will be surprised if the Strength card does not come up, because it's going to take strength to go through that. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, but not only that, slow and steady also allows you to analyze things, look at things in depth, also look at things in more of a logical sense rather than an emotional sense, because we don't want to be looking at things from our emotions and feelings, not acting on that way. That's not a healthy way. That's not a healthy way to do that. So remember, think logically, step back, think logically, especially if it's in work relation, finances, money, that kind of thing. But we do need to look at also the spiritual aspect, where this is leading us. So when we look at our spirit, where it's leading us in our journey, where we're supposed to be, where our calling is supposed to be, our purpose, and things like that. Especially if you're a guy, you got family. Guys are wired different. I'm sorry, people. Guys are wired different, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's meant to be more logical, more provider, protector, you get it done kind of a thing. Not as emotional. Don't deal with emotions very well. Yep, I knew that was coming. Tower, somebody's tower. So, and that's tower straight up. It's not in reverse. So whoever this is for, I don't know who this is for the first week. We do have good energies coming up now. So just know that this change, remember I said 180, or did I say that on something else? I can't remember. I've been doing so many things today. That definitely is going to change and happen. So that's a good thing. We want to be able to know that change is happening for the better. So let's see what that better is about. Yeah. All right. So I thank you guys. If you are on, I can't see who is on, but if you are on and you want to pop in and tell me where you're from, I'd love it. I love the interaction. I love to see where people are from, what is on their mind. All right. So we have the Page of Pentacles. He's been showing up a lot lately. He has been showing up a lot. Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So message of somebody's, like I said, somebody's trying to, they got too much on their plate. Put it that way. Too much on their plate. They're not able to prioritize. A lot of it has to do with family. A lot of it has to do with work. A lot of it has to do with money. It seems like that maybe there's two jobs here. And again, somebody's in burnout. Somebody's, not being able to focus. They're not being able to focus. On the other hand, we got this other person here that actually, is coming together with somebody. Slow and steady. We got a couple scenarios going here. Slow and steady. We're doing that. And we're also moving. This one here is moving away from something to this relationship. They're moving away from something. Now, it could be that something fell apart and somebody was there to help pick things up. Like pick up the pieces, be there as a support. I feel like somebody was there as a support, and that sort of turned into something unexpected. So that could be that. And maybe you are losing sleep over that because that's something unexpected that you just didn't know was going to come. All right. So let's see what else the divine has here for you guys. All right. Now, don't forget, on the 27th at 4 p.m. Pacific time, I will be online at 4 p.m. So come on and say hello. Okay, so here we go. I knew something was coming up. My ears are on fire. Who's talking about me? So Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Now, I don't think that these two go together. I really don't. But I do think that this happened. And this might have got started. Sorry, I didn't mean to hide her face. This got started. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm surprised not to see the 10 of Swords here real quick. Although it's not done yet, right? So we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is balance. Somebody's giving and taking. There's some giving and taking issues here. Yeah, look at this. Giving, taking, trying to juggle, trying to balance. All these. Boom, boom, boom. Giving, taking, trying to get in balance. And somebody's priorities got to get straightened. Somebody's priorities are all mixed up here. And that's what's causing them some headache and frustration. And the reason why, whoever this is, I'm going to tell you why, is you're thinking too much with your earth head. You're not thinking with your spirit. You're thinking too much of earthly stuff, material stuff, things that don't even matter. So you need to get back on a track of where internal things, value, integrity, character, things that you cannot see, things that you can believe in, things that there's faith. That is going to turn you around from whatever it is that you are being torn up about. All right. All right here. I use this new deck now, but I'm not really fond of it. I think the artist, I love it, but I love her arcanas, but she's got sort of lazy with the rest of them. Excuse me. As you can tell, I'm all Disney. I'm just Disney. We're Disney. All right. So somebody actually sort of hiding something. Somebody's not being completely honest or truthful about something. And this is causing some, not only loss of sleep, but it's also causing things to go sort of not easy for you. The only way that that's going to change is you back up and you start over, even if it's going to apologize to somebody and apologize and then turn around and walk in truth. It's the only way that's going to change. Well, yep, somebody's moving away from something. We got a double chariot. Double chariot. Double trouble. So what are you moving away from? You're really moving away from something. Time to get away. Boo. It is time to get away. Time to get away. King of Cups, or Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. And that is actually, you got the Knight of Pentacles, but the Knight of Cups is actually sort of going in with a more, it's going towards, thank you, it's going towards something with more of a, instead of just a really slow, light gallop, canter, it's going in with more of an assertive, more of like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'd like. Now, if that is, this is the relationship, if it's school, if it's money, if it's career, if it has to do with work, then you're actually in a place where you're like, yes, I'm going, I'm getting there, and I'm going to do it. You have an assertiveness to it that you will accomplish it, if that makes sense to you. All right. All right. Double chariot. So moving away from the tower. So we are moving away from the tower now. So I got that definitely for sure. We are not sticking around by that tower. But we do have this love, and I think this is a relationship. I don't know who that's for. It's going away, and it's going away because there's been some hidden stuff going on, and let it go. Let it go. If somebody's got to hide something from you, or you got to walk on eggshells to try, or you've got to pump them for information because you can't, there's some red flags and they don't want to tell you the truth. I mean, guys will lie to you straight to your face like, you got an issue, you got a problem. And when they're sitting there cheating and they know for a fact that they're just trying to make you look crazy, when they know for a fact that they're wrong and they're cheating, they just don't want to get caught. Keep on them. Keep on them. Keep checking them. That's their problem, is a lot of people don't check them and then they get away with it. Then you enable the habit rather than help them grow from it, get away from it. Turn them from a grown boy to a grown man. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. All right, so we've got slow and steady. So this week for the 1st through the 6th, we are going to be moving. We are going to be placing our feet forward. We are going to be looking at things more in a slow manner. But you know what? It's okay because there's still change happening. And that's what it is. The Hermit. Somebody's going to go in there. They're actually, and I would say this is for whoever it is that isn't trusting of someone. You are going to, as the Hermit steps back, oversees, looks, analyzes, and checks in and sees how something's happening. So I really think that the Hermit and the Chariot are going to work together in this element where they are looking, but then we're going to move away from something that's toxic. We're going to move away from either a habit, a job, a person. We're going to move away from that toxicity because that is not healthy. Not healthy. And I need to get my ducks in a row and prioritize because balance needs to come back. Balance needs to come back. Or harmony, if you want to call it harmony. Harmony needs to come back. All right. Oh, 10 of Cups. That's a good ending. Oh my goodness, very good. 10 of Cups is like a completion of your heart. It's all of happiness. It's all going to come together. What a beautiful way. And like I said, once you move away from whatever this is and you move forward with the King of Cups and really put your ambition into it, like getting ready for this Mars coming into a retrograde, getting your ambitions and your sexual drive is coming up. So then you're actually 10 of Cups. Everything is going to be there. And again, you're losing sleep. You need to just learn how to relax. Learn how to relax. Learn how to breathe. Go out and meditate. Sit in your car. Go walk in nature. Find something to de-stress yourself with. Maybe even being, just by yourself, taking a drive, maybe having a favorite food that just take it slow and steady to eat it. If you're a food person like me, slow and steady, and you're just going to enjoy the flavor, the moment, the senses of everything. So that you need to really look at, because this is tormenting. This is Earth. You're tormenting yourself. You're tormenting yourself. And the thing is, with that torment, that is an earthly. This is your head. Let it go. Let the divine. Just say, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to just let the divine do it. I'm going to let it roll. Throw the dice and see how it happens and see what happens. Just surrender it, step back and see what happens and see how the divine has these chariots moving, because the chariots have 10 of Cups. This is all the winning. They're moving towards something, but away from something. Okay? So, Virgos, that's your reading for today. I don't have anybody on for any questions, or I really, really appreciate anybody supporting the channel by subscribing, hitting the bell to know when I'm on. Again, I will be on the 27th at 4 p.m. If you hit that bell, you'll be notified when I am on so that you can come in and ask questions, but also see the energies for the 1st through the 15th for everybody. And I'm going to talk about the moon because things are shifting and the planets are shifting and changing. And so we're going to talk about that as well. So I hope you had a good reading, a little sort of like, we're changing, but it's good. We're doing a 180 to actually make life better and the journey to be more successful and more of a harvest for you. So I will see you again on the 27th or the next reading. And thank you for subscribing. All right, take care. Sorry about my voice. It's starting to go.